Cock-a-doodle-doo, but Kyle says move. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get ready to rumble as we are now here in Dana Vibes Season 2. That's right, it's happening. I can't believe it. You can't believe it.
I can't believe it either.
He can't believe it either. And it's happening. Episode 1, gonna be a lot of fun. As we have, well, what do we got over here? A cup of Connecticut. He comes from half an hour away, a track runner. I hope you're okay.
I'm fine.
Alright. My man, the golden boy. Gabe. How you doing, Gabe? Give me a handshake.
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for having me on the show. Very impromptu, last second, like for real, but no problem.
Yes.
I'm glad to be on the show. It's always been my utmost dream.
Yes.
Shout out to Slater over there in the far corner.
Yeah, Nick, anything you have to say before we talk about Star Wars, about Season 2?
No, I don't.
That's it? Alright. So, Gabe, I guess we'll get right into it as, well, before I give my take on The Last Jedi, I guess because that's the most recent one, what is your Walurziak take on The Last Jedi?
My Walurziak take on The Last Jedi.
What's your last name? I pronounced it right. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Okay.
I'm doing great.
So, I was told to keep this short. So, anyways, the Last Jedi, I thought it was actually, contrary to what most other people think, I actually thought it was a pretty decent movie. Like, overall, the cinematography was completely fantastic. I was blown away by the amount of special effects that were used and how seamless they transitioned from one to the next, and you know how you go from one planet to another, and you still got the hyperspace going like completely perfect. I enjoyed the smooth transitions of just the movie. It just made it easy to watch, and it was very fluid. In terms of story wise, I was a little half on half. I enjoyed it towards the end. It definitely got me. You know, of course, everybody doesn't really care for the whole the Rose and the Finn at the casino. That part's always probably universally acclaimed as the least favorite part of that movie. But in my opinion, you know, I think it was decently done, but it could have been left out. Otherwise, I think one part that I would say is that at the end when spoilers to anyone who hasn't watched, but when Finn was driving the copter into the whatchamacallit, the enemy shooter on that snowy salt base that they were trying to get in. I really thought that Finn should have sacrificed himself and actually gone completely in and just blown the whole thing up himself.
I agree.
Been like a one-away unsung hero, you know, and just left it as it is and have Rey do her thing in Episode 9. But that's just my take on it. So. How about you?
Alright, well, I'm going to echo the same sentiments. I actually saw the Star Wars movie pretty late, but yeah, I saw it, and, I mean, Rose, I'm like, why? Like, why is she in there? There's some random Asian girl who works on the ship? Oh, Finn, I love you. Come on, like, we don't need that. Like, come on, that's unnecessary. But what I loved was they had Luke Skywalker back, Mark Hamill's the man. They had, of course, they had the cool stuff with Kylo Ren, and they had the cool stuff with Rey. So that stuff I appreciate. That whole stuff really contributed to the storyline. But Finn and Rose, like what? Who?
I'm guessing Rose came from an idea with
an idea.
I'm thinking that Rose seemed more like a Rogue One character to me. Because Rogue One was a very successful movie, so I feel like they wanted like some elements of Rogue One into Star Wars, and they chose it in the form of a character. So I mean, you know, I don't know if I would have made that director decision, but I mean, you know, it's fine. It's over now, but you know. It's on me. You got any opinions?
I really like seeing, from a cinematic standpoint, I like seeing the old 70s style Star Wars transitions. How a lot of days now you see direct cuts and hard cuts and stuff like that, but Star Wars you have, you know, the screen opens like this into the next scene, or it opens this way into the next scene. You have
like wipes and
the vintage Star Wars transitions. And the only thing that, I mean, there are a couple of things I didn't really agree with. First of all, Princess Leia should have died in space. Would have been a perfect way for Carrie Fisher to get out.
That's true.
I understand that she didn't. I'm okay, that's fine. We can get past that. And then, spoiler, when Admiral Akbar dies, they appoint a new admiral, and then she automatically sacrifices herself. That kind of seemed like a waste of a character. They introduced her as a big person, and then they just killed her off quick. And then the last thing is that it's great that they got away from the First Order in the end, and they flew off. But the Resistance now has, 20 people in it?
That's what I'm saying.
All the allies are gone. No one else wants to help. No one cares. So the Resistance is very small.
The odds are stacked heavily against
the odds are
So I think, though, I was having a discussion with one of my other buddies, and he said that Episode 6 answered a lot of questions that were left in Episode 5, so he's hoping that Episode 9 does the same thing with Episode 8. So we'll see when we get there.
That's true, yeah. It's kind of hard. I feel like the middle episodes are often hated in like the trilogies because, except with the exception of Episode 5, but because they, they answer some questions, but they create more questions while doing the same thing. So like the fans just, they don't get their take on it, and they just have to wait till the next episode. So I'm fine waiting.
Yeah.
So
we'll see what we get. All right, Jordan, you got anything else?
Well, on a completely different note, we have a new set, season 2. We're doing stuff new. We have a cool printer over here, some pictures,
I don't think
a
you can
towel.
see the print.
No, you can't see that.
Well, we can. We have some, ironbound stuff.
They
soccer.
can't see that either.
What the fuck, Jordan? Okay, I guess after that we will
wrap up season 2. No.
We'll wrap up the episode and we'll get you into the hallway.
We will. Yeah, season 2 of Dana Vibes coming in fast. What's up, yo? It is J Money. Whoo, whoo. Jordan the Halls starts now. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. What? No, we're going this way. Alright, and we have our first guest.
Who, me? What?
Yeah, you, bud. Yeah, you.
Nice
Who else is here?
I don't know.
No offense, but you're here too. Alright, get out of my face. Doing the show right now, McLeod. Doing the show. Alright, what's up, man? I'm glad you're enjoying the halls.
Hey, good
again.
to see you. Good
Second
to see you.
time.
Yeah.
How was your break? First off, it's 2 weeks in the semester.
It was good. It was long, boring, cold.
Of course, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm in the subarctic zone, New Jersey. So, class is good.
Yeah, pretty easy, sort of.
What do you mean by sort of?
I got some, calculus hard.
Dude, that shit sucks. Also, important day on Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday.
Of course.
What's your prediction? What's your thing?
My prediction. I always go against the Patriots because I hate the Patriots. But yeah, the Giants.
I'm a Giants fan too.
So I'd have to say the Eagles.
You have to say the Eagles.
I don't like the Patriots at all, ever.
Me either.
So,
But I'm in a rock and a hard place because I have I don't want to root for the Eagles. I don't want to root for the Patriots either.
Right.
So I'm like,
but you gotta do something.
I'm on
You go for
neutral
something.
territory. It's like the Brits against the Americans, and I'm just the random photographer, like Francis Scott Key, writing the national anthem. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
How you doing? All right, let's go see your room.
All right.
That's
my
what we
room.
do. Yeah. I don't know. Is it something interesting in your room?
MTV Cribs.
Single living. Yeah.
It would have been MTV Cribs. But
Yeah, MTV Cribs, single living. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Audience members out here. We got some tape, a ruler.
some tape,
Look at that light from New Haven, he's from Connecticut, biology, BU.
I had to make my room look like I was a studious person, so,
Anything for Jordan in the halls, right?
Anything for Jordan in the halls.
Well, we're in the room, but you know what I mean.
Jordan in the room,
Yeah, alright, thank you, sir.
Yeah, definitely.
We're going to guess number 2. Oh, don't walk away so fast. Guess what? On the discussion part, now on the hall part, we catch you like a fly.
Of course, dude.
Swat you. How you doing, Gabe? What are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Jordan. How about you? I'm just trying to
hydrate?
Trying to stay hydrated. Got some water, got some Gatorade. Here, hold this. We got some water and some Gatorade.
Yeah, we do. Look at this, Nick. Sexy. All right. So, explain. How was your break?
My break was pretty fantastic. Got to go home. I live about 40 minutes from here, so not a long drive, but still able to make my way home. Got a nice family to go home to, and it was a pretty great break. Hang out with my brothers and sisters and all my friends and some cousins that I haven't seen in a bit and stuff like that. So it was a pretty good break. You know what I'm saying? And,
I know what you're saying.
It's pretty cool.
Still keeping up on the streams?
Of course, man. Getting the streams going, making them videos. Cowboys didn't make the playoffs, unfortunately. That was a low point of the break. But other than that, I think it was a pretty fantastic break. Didn't have any work to do. Just had to chillax and sleep in. Y'all know how it is.
So important Sunday, Super Bowl prediction. What is it?
I have to say,
Sexy.
man. I'd rather the Eagles win than the Pats. I'm kind of hoping, not hoping, but it's almost inevitable at this point that the Pats will probably end up winning.
I agree. I think their experience, prevails. Even though I'm a Giants fan, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Just explaining that to Chich. And watch this. Sexy. Anyway, came out on the stream, Super Bowl prediction. Anything else? Anything else that's on your mind, but you want to speak out right now to a platform of a national audience of about 60 viewers? Look at this. This is nighttime. I'm wearing Baltimore Ravens shorts.
What happened to the Cleveland Browns?
I gotta wash it, dude. They gotta go in the laundry. They gotta get dried up for next season, right? I mean, they had a parade. Right? They had a parade backwards to represent how sucky they are. 0-16.
That's great.
You know what that isn't? Sexy. All right. Thank you, Gabe. Here's your bottle back. Fun times. Oh, look who we got next. He's been walking around. I mean, might as well be on camera, right, McLeod? I guess, we'll see what happens there. All right, so how was your break?
I got nervous, I'm sorry.
You got nervous?
I got nervous.
No, you didn't. No. How was your break?
My dad left me.
Can I skip there? Alright, ready? Here we go.
Does he just have such like a punchable mouth? Don't you just want to punch him in the mouth constantly?
You're like one of the last, don't worry. Yes! Season 2, Jordan the Halls, crowd behind Nick, camera panning, Vito Corleone, jacket wearer over here. How you doing, Mike Bachman? Welcome, Bach.
Thank you very much.
Very formal introduction.
Very good to be here, thank you.
Very good to be here?
Yeah, Thursdays at 6 p.m., WQAQ.com. Bach. I'll be Bach.
Old time Bach and roll.
Yeah.
How was that?
Classic rock, mainstream rock,
Yeah, all that shit, right? How was your break?
Break was good.
Break was good? Back in the Fairfield or Vernon? Because Fairfield.
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both?
Yeah, I did some travel. Not Fairlawn though, because I knew you were there.
Yeah, I know. It's very Jewish town. I mean, if you don't want to see a lot of Jews, just don't go there. So.
Guess not. I didn't know that, so thanks for coming.
No problem. What do you think of my Baltimore Ravens pajamas?
I mean, as a Steelers fan, obviously my terrible towel there.
Oh, that's awkward.
I mean, between that and your Cleveland Browns shorts, I don't know which one to
I mean,
choose.
look, I make the joke, the Giants right now represent the Cleveland Browns in the NFC, and that is L garbage. Until Pat Shermer, guess where he coached the Cleveland Browns, turns it around for the New York Giants, so we're waiting on that. So, what else? Oh yeah, bands, anything going with that? The Revel, anything about that?
I mean, they're playing.
They're playing? They're just doing their thing?
Yeah.
Yeah?
They're playing. I'm not in that anymore.
Yeah, so I'm asking everyone this. Super Bowl prediction. Important Sunday. Obviously, you're a Steelers fan. We've established that. So,
yes.
What's your pick?
Not just because, I truly believe that the Eagles will pull out the win. I think that Nick Foles is going to put on a show.
Things are put on a show, really?
And I think the Eagles will win.
Wow.
I think they'll win 31-21.
Well,
over New England.
Yes, what a pick that is. Bold right there, ladies and gentlemen. Dana vibes as finest. Well, for me, again, I'm rocking a hard place. I'm a Giants fan. You got the loud and proud Philly over there. You got the New England Patriots, the Kraft, the Brady, the Belichick. I'm on to Cincinnati. Over there, it's hard for me to pick one. But if I have to, I would have to go with the Patriots because I don't want the NFC East winner. I want the Giants to prevail. That's how it works in my eyes. So there you go. All right, thank you for being on Jordan the Hall, sir.
Thanks for having me. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. All right.
That was a very weak handshake.
I got some clammy hands, I guess. So. Look at you, Dan French, looking fancy over
Jordan,
here.
as always, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. This is season 2, episode 1, Jordan the Hall's time. How you doing, sir?
I'm very honored to be here.
Oh, wait, go through. Go through. Go through, sir. Oh, you can go over there? Alright. Anyway.
Darius doesn't like being in social situations.
Anyway, so, two more questions. One question. How was your break? That is very important.
My break was very fun. I worked at a TV studio all break.
What?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And
that's wild.
Watched some football. Football was fun. Always fun. It was very relaxing. Didn't do much.
Very good, very good. Also, you want to promote the Barnacle or the student government while you're on film with 60 people worldwide?
Go watch the weekly What the F. I'm sorry, I'm censoring for the show.
It's okay, I curse all the time.
Just search Quinnipiac Barnacle on YouTube and you'll see my ugly mug.
Alright, second question. Super Bowl, important Sunday. Everybody's gonna go wild. There's just no, not being known about that. What's your prediction? I picked the Patriots, but yeah.
Well, you're talking to someone with a little bias. I live 10 minutes away from Gillette Stadium.
Well,
I am a diehard through and through Pats fan. I'm always and
all right, cut. Fuck the Pats.
I'll continue.
I do think Tom Brady is going to bring another one home for us. I'm not going to say it for an absolute fact, but I do feel really good about it, and I'm very excited to see them play.
That is great. That is great, man. Like I said, I'm stuck in a rock hard place Giants fan. You got the loud and proud Philly over here, the Brady lovers over there. So, yeah, it's some pretty interesting stuff. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much, my friend. I'll let you go back to your family dinner.
Thank you.
Of course. Have a great night. See you Sunday or any day. You're here every day, so I mean, I'll see you around. Yes. All right, go back in there, sir. All right. Is this it? Are we gonna call it quits? For Jordan in the halls. All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, of the 60 ratio for watching this season 2. I hope you like it as much as season 1. It's a lot of fun. Episode 2 is coming on the way shortly. Yours truly fades out. I'm still here. All right. You know some anime?
You see me, ain't got no patience, so let's go. You see me, look, I'm dying drama. Wanna spend the night, don't bring pajamas. Man, there's so much heat beneath these clothes. You see me, I know you've been waiting, but I've been up making babies and like a ship making dough.